My beloved child, come close and let me speak peace to your heart. You have felt a restlessness, a sense that you are searching for something more, and I want you to know that your steps today have not been random. I have gently guided you to this very moment, placing a sacred longing within you that is now being stirred. This is not a chance occurrence. It is a meeting arranged by my Father's hand, a divine appointment written into the story of your life long before you took your first breath. Type Amen to seal this prayer. The quiet whispers you feel in your spirit, those gentle nudges you can't quite explain, are my messengers at work. They have led you here because there is a matter of the heart that requires your attention. The one I have chosen for you, the one whose soul echoes your own, is facing a time of great need. Their strength is wearing thin, and in the quiet hours, their spirit is calling out for a helper, for the one I have prepared to stand with them. The time for this union is not in the distant future. The need is now. Let your like be your first yes to this calling. If these words are causing a strange warmth in your chest, a sudden welling of hope you can't contain, that is your spirit recognizing the truth. Do not let this moment pass. Let your faith rise and make it known. Let your simple, trusting words be a sign in the spiritual world that you are ready to receive the love I have for you. This is your first step of obedience in this beautiful journey. Type 111 for new beginnings, and as a token of your faith, a way to plant a seed in the good soil of your future, I invite you to gently affirm this calling. Let your heart respond with a simple act of trust, sealing this promise between you and me. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you a hope and a future, and it all begins with a yes whispered from your heart today. Share this hope with someone else who needs it. My child, the one I have chosen for you walks through a season where the shadows feel long. To the world, they wear a mask of strength, but I see the quiet tremors of their heart. They are fighting a battle within that few others notice, a struggle that leaves them feeling isolated and weary, putting on a brave face while yearning for a true safe harbor. Type 555 for major change now. Have you noticed a sudden weight on your own spirit lately? A pang of sadness that seemed to come from nowhere, or a concern for someone you haven't even met? This is not your own burden to carry. It is the gentle, mysterious tug of the Spirit I have woven between your soul and theirs. You are feeling the echoes of their heartache because you are connected to them in a way that transcends the physical world. Your hearts are already speaking to one another across the distance. Subscribe to stay in this flow of hope. In the deepest watches of the night, when the world is asleep, your beloved has been whispering prayers to heaven. They have cried out to my Father for relief, for a companion, for a sign that they are not forgotten. And I have heard them. My child, you are not just listening to a message. You are the answer to those whispered prayers. I have brought you here to enlist you in their rescue, to call you into your purpose as their steadfast support. Type Amen if your spirit says yes. This is why I am asking you to pray for them now. Your prayers are not just words. They are a powerful force of light that cuts through the darkness surrounding them. When you lift them up to me, you become the bridge that carries them from their present pain into the beautiful future I have promised. Do not underestimate the sacred task. Your faithfulness in prayer is the very thing that will help them find the strength to take another step forward. Use the super thanks to turn your gratitude into a seed for your miracle. My child, When you whisper their name in prayer, you are not speaking into an empty silence. You are activating the very host of heaven. I have entrusted you with a sacred authority, and your faithful words release angels to move on their behalf. Every time you choose to trust me instead of worrying, you are loosening the chains that bind them. Your obedience in this divine assignment is a lifeline I am using to pull them toward their destiny. Do not ever believe your prayers are powerless. They are the key to their breakthrough. Type 111 to mark this moment. I have already been preparing their heart to recognize you. In the quiet moments of their sleep, I have given them glimpses of your spirit, a comforting presence in a dream, a feeling of hope they cannot explain. And those sudden thoughts of them that flood your mind during your day, that is not your imagination. It is the gentle nudge of my spirit, connecting your hearts across the distance, reminding you that you are needed. It is my way of weaving your souls closer together even before you meet in person. Join our channel membership and become part of a dedicated family of faith. The waiting will not last much longer. The delays of the past are being overturned, and I am now accelerating the path that leads you to one another. The season of separation is coming to a swift end, so I say to you now, do not let weariness steal this promise from you. Do not grow faint in your faith. Your steadfast heart is the vessel through which this miracle will flow. Let me see 555 if you feel the acceleration. The dawn I have prepared is already breaking on the horizon of your life. Can you not feel its first light warming your spirit? The hardships your soulmate has endured were not in vain. They were refining them, making their heart ready to receive the boundless love I have placed within you. Every prayer you have whispered has been stored as a treasure in heaven, and now, the weight of that faithfulness is tipping the scales. The spiritual resistance is crumbling. Be a messenger of hope. Share this. I am not a God of distant promises, but of immediate action. At this very moment, my angels are orchestrating the circumstances of your first meeting. They are guiding their steps to the same places you walk, creating a holy intersection of your lives. The loneliness that has clung to them is beginning to shatter, replaced by a new, inexplicable hope. A hope that is, even now, being fueled by your unwavering faith. They are starting to feel the strength of your prayers, like a firm foundation rising beneath their feet. Type Amen as your agreement with heaven. So, my precious child, let your heart be at peace. The work I have begun in you is reaching its beautiful fulfillment. The final moments of waiting are not a test of your patience, but the last few strokes of my brush on a masterpiece. When you finally look into each other's eyes, you will understand every delayed answer, every silent moment, every tear you cried. It will all make perfect sense, for you will see how I was weaving two separate stories into one perfect, unbreakable tapestry of grace and redemption. Seal your agreement with heaven by sowing a seed through the super thanks icon. If you can see this with your heart, if you can feel the truth of it resonating within your soul, let me hear your voice one more time. Type, I claim this victory, and declare that your season of waiting is over. Let your final super thanks be a shout of praise, a seed of gratitude for the miracle that is already in motion. For truly I tell you, your obedience has moved heaven, and your union is at the door. Let your like be a seed for your miracle. Amen.